Hello, this is Will from Refuse to be Feeble. I push to people all the time to train, but there are times when I don't want to train. And the reason why I do this is because I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of dying, which I've been on that deathbed several times. I'm afraid of living with a problem that will keep me from being the best that I am. Training other people is hard too, especially when you have those who have no problems, who really don't want it. But what keeps me motivated, really, I keep this around. For those of you who don't know, I sat on dialysis basically 6.5 years of my life. So on the machine 3 times a week. At first it was 4 times a week. And you're looking at 4.5 hours of connection time where the blood was coming out, the time to sit in the seat to prep, and the time to clot. So you're looking at about 6 hours each treatment 3 times a week. This is my AV fistula. I keep these with me. These here are the needles that would go in my arm. And they will place one in here, going in this way, to remove the blood. It will go out my arm into a machine to clean, and then another will be placed in my fistula here, this way, to return it. This would do the job of my kidneys. Whereas the kidneys clean 24 hours a day, you're looking at mine, it was 4.5 hours 3 times a week. So I was limited. I felt better coming off dialysis. But during the next day or two, I would find myself feeling sick and weak because the toxins will build up. So when I find myself getting pity, I look at those things. You'll see a picture of me when I was training and competing at the Mr. Italy, and I'm with my trainer, Giuseppe Pellegrino. Let me tell you a story what happened. I competed in Italy, competed in France. Not a lot of competitions because we scheduled ourselves to do mainly the basic competitions to build your way up to the World Championship. I got sick, lost a lot of weight, lost everything. A few years later, after I had a transplant, trainer saw a picture of me. And then talking, he said, "You look like shit." I got defensive. Do you know what I've been through? I've died a few times on them. Was 3.5 years then on dialysis. And here I had a transplant. I'm trying to fight back. I said, I can't get to where I was before because I was at the top of my game. He laughed. You were not at the top of your game. You were maybe 30% of what you could be. You need to compete again. And I said, I can't compete again. I lost my pro card. And he said, we'll start over. He knew the drive in me. So now you will see, of all the trophies they're showing right now, every trophy that you see, all but 3 were won after I got sick. This is when I was on dialysis. This is when I had my transplant. This is when I was going on dialysis the second time. So the reason why I'm showing you this and refuse to be feeble is sometimes things have to happen to you to bring out the best in you. And it's at those times that we find out how strong we are. I always tell my mother when we speak, and I say to her, you know, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing because it showed me what I can do. When people come in and say, I'm sick, I have cancer, I know, I've been there. When they say, I'm diabetic, I lost my sight, I know, I have been there. I've trained a woman who's blind and deaf. I have done all those things because I've been there. So by those people who are the ones who lead the way, they give the opportunity for others who think they can't do it to be able to do it. My opportunity was Norman, who sat next to me on a dialysis chair. And one day I was sitting and my head was to the wall and he said to me, why are you so sad? And I got angry. Why am I sad? I'm 32 years old. I'm sitting here plugged to a machine to stay alive. I've lost everything that was a part of me. And he said to me, you should be thankful. Thankful for what? He said, at least we do have a machine to keep us alive. That's when Norman told me I needed to train again. I needed to help other people. And he realized that doing this would make me stronger. He was my rock. And he taught me that there was so much more in me that I had not developed yet. And now is the time to bring that out. So why do I preach working out? There are many out there of you who are on dialysis and you're losing hope. I'm here to tell you as a witness, there is a way. You can gain all of it back and so much more. I have others like T. He's in Florida, California, and he told me one day I would like to be a pro bodybuilder. Do you think I can? Yes, you can. He ended up getting a transplant 1 week before me, and you should see his body now, and we will do a story on him. There are so many who come in here who have lost it all and then gain that back and so much more. What am I telling you? Is that you can do it. This is not the end. What helped me was finding an X factor. My X factor was my kids, was saying that, you know what? I need to be here for them. My X factor was people who came in and said, can you help me? I have brain cancer. Can you help me? I can barely walk. Can you help me? I'm diabetic. And doing this, they found that in me, I became that shepherd of good hope because I've been through the valley and of the shadow of death. But I'm telling you, it's not over. You have to wipe your tears, get up, go get what is yours and get more. And when you get there on the road there, reach out a hand and pick someone else up and bring them along the way. Don't lose hope. Keep the faith, but yet faith without work is nothing. You must dedicate yourself to getting stronger and coming back. Yes, many times I went through it. You can't count how many surgeries I've had. I've risen and fallen, but each time I fall, I come back and gain a little more. Remember, I said, if God gives you an inch, use to fight for a yard. He's given me many, many inches, and I've gained a lot of miles. So this is what we're here to do, not only to show you or to prove to you, but to give you hope and say, hey, there's many more just like me who have done these things. And I'm no one special, but I am no one unless I can reach out and help you. That's why we open up our website. We open up our phones to sit and talk to people. Yes, we cry. Yes, we laugh. But through it all, we will not give up. We will keep fighting because you are needed, and you're needed more by your kids and your kids' kids. That's why I keep fighting. That's why I'll never give up. So wipe the tears, refuse to be feeble, get into a gym. If you have any questions, we will try to help you and give you sound answers, because this channel is not bull. This is normal people going through normal things, showing you what you can do. And I'm the one who tell you to sit there and say, whatever you're going through, I guarantee you, I've been through it too, at least twice. Refuse to be feeble.
We are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble.